Sirens, sirens, all I hear is sirens. Blackout, I feel my body turning cold on this hard ground. If you're looking for a pulse, better get it now. Save me, save me.
Next episode of the Artistry Hub, the Hub Beat, we got our very first vocalist in today, Alexis Finley.
Hey.
Glad to have you on today. She's gonna go ahead and drop some knowledge on us about herself, her music, you know, the usual what we do, just introducing our local artists and getting them out there to the world. So go ahead, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background, where you come from.
All right, well, I'm from Houston, grew up in Mo City, stayed there until I was about 18, went to Stephen F. Austin in Nacogdoches. Then after graduation I moved to Atlanta and then I moved to Dallas. So yeah.
Nice.
And in school I studied sound recording technology. So I kind of wanted to get the behind the scenes aspect of it because I really didn't want to be a vocal performance major. Other than that, I have 3 little sisters. I'm the oldest. And I have 4 parents. That's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
really now?
Yeah.
Some godparents in there?
No, 4 parents. A mom, stepdad, a dad, and a stepmom.
Okay. That
And I
route,
got
that route,
godparents
that
too,
route.
so I
Okay.
guess maybe like 6.
Well, you got the game sold up, doing better
Yeah.
than most. We working on half of a household over here. But
Yeah, we had a village,
That's
a
cool.
village.
Yeah, it seemed like you have a pretty, stable upbringing and everything to help you pursue your music. So, how did you get into that? How did you start up?
Singing.
Uh-huh.
Well, my mom said when I was a baby I used to hum when I was sleeping and shake my foot. So I
Yeah.
guess you could say then. But Deborah Cox, how did you get here? I was like 5 years old, and everybody like discovered that I could sing,
Yeah.
and so that's probably where I started when I started singing, like for real. As far as school, I used to do like talent shows. Even in college, I sung at most events just to get used to performing and stuff like that.
Now, what moment did it become real for you? Like, I want to pursue this. This is, my passion. This is what I love. This is what I enjoy. This is what I'd like to make a career out of.
I can say that happened twice. Once when I was in high school, I was in a female girl group called Class. It didn't quite work out for the group, and I was a bit sad by it, but we had a couple of studio sessions. I got to see what the life would be, as a girl in a girl group, a singer in a girl group.
Yeah.
After that, just focus on school. I kind of was like, oh, I want to finish school first and then do it. Now, if I look back, I would probably say I would have wanted to go hardcore like while I was in school, and maybe I'll be a bit further now. But it's all good, different strokes for different folks. Sorry.
Yeah. Everybody finds their way how they got to.
Yeah, and everything is meant to happen the way it's supposed to happen. So, about the age of 22, 23, after school and stuff, that's when I started pursuing it, being in the studio, coming up with plans, and just different things like that.
Cool. That's nice to know. So, you have any projects you're working on right now?
Actually, I do. It's called Recovery.
Recovery. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Recovery has... When did it start?
Hey man, I mess up all the time. So don't
When
even
did
worry
it
about
start? It started like December 2014. The whole idea.
Yeah.
The producer I was working with on it went out the country, so I just waited on him basically. Probably shouldn't have, but I'm gonna get a good quality project, so there's some perks.
If you're gonna pay the money, then
yeah,
go
there are
ahead
some
and get
perks.
good quality.
But hardcore work on Recovery, I would say October 2015. So right now I'm working on my second single. I won't be dropping the whole project until about June and July. I just dropped the first single which is actually Recovery on my birthday, which is March 15th.
So the title track, okay, okay.
Yeah, so.
And how can everybody, check that out? Do you have it up on SoundCloud or anything like that?
I do. SoundCloud is Alexis_Finley. It's ALEXIS _ F as in Frank INLEY.
Cool. And I'll throw that up there post show so y'all could go ahead and link to it. Cool. And so those are you only have those 2 singles out right now, correct?
I didn't release the second one.
You didn't release the single?
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
Actually, it's mostly finished, but we gotta go in, add ad-libs, some
put the sparkle
creative
on it,
stuff. I have about 2 more songs that's probably gonna go in there. Maybe 3. We'll see how it is after 2.
It's gonna be like a EP.
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be an EP.
Well, y'all be on the lookout for that. I'll be sure to get y'all a link to that as soon as I get it. It's gonna be fire. Check her first single out called Recovery, the title track. For sure, I've had a sneak peek on it. Do you have any performances coming up? Are you planning any shows?
Any performances? Well, I'm trying to get on with a band. I don't really want to release a name yet. But that should be in the works in the next 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
I'll hear something. So I'm just trying to get back into performing, getting comfortable on stage again, and things like that. That's
cool. That's really cool. Man, it's having a first vocalist on here. We get to get a little bit more insight, because, there's a really huge scene out here for hip-hop, obviously,
Yeah.
but a lot of people out here that are singers, it's not necessarily the easiest thing to pursue. So eventually when she gets up there on stage, and gets out there in the community more, we'll get a little bit more info, and we'll have her back in here for a round 2. We'll follow her come up all the way. Are there any collaborations you're looking to do, in the community? Do you know any other artists or any potential people that you've heard that you might want to collaborate with?
Well, I already did one collaboration on Recovery. This artist by the name of Damu. He is a rapper / singer. He's doing a lot of good things, so y'all check him out. You'll hear him on the track when he add him in. But collabs that I would like to do.
That's alright if you don't know anybody particular.
Nah.
That's the whole thing, man. So people are going to look at this video and say, and they're going to check out your music, and they might have the same thing, and it's like, man, I don't know who I'd collaborate with, or I don't know where I'd like to go with my music, or, they'll just have many questions or whatever, and they can look at this video and say, oh, well, she's a vocalist, and I've heard her music, and she's great, maybe I want to collaborate, connect with them.
Well, I'll take that back. There's one person. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This guy I went to high school with. His name is Jamie Hancock. He's back in Houston, so he's pretty dope.
Is that his artist name as well?
No, sorry. His artist name is Seven.
7? Okay.
That's
Cool.
his artist name.
Is it spelled regularly, like 7, just straight up? Okay, cool. Well, y'all have to check him out. I haven't heard of him personally myself, so I have to check him out as well, man. But either you're from the area or anywhere around Texas, shoot, we're talking about getting everybody connected. So go ahead, check 7 out as well. Well, looks like we've covered all our topics for today. So we'll have you on next time as far as, whenever you start performing and getting you on stage and everything. You'll have some more insight to give to us on, whatever you're doing with your music. We'll go ahead and everybody check out Recovery. She'll be coming out with a second track shortly. I'll drop the link on it on my social media. The Artistry Hub, as usual. TheArtistryHub.com is the website, and all the social media, Google+, Twitter, Instagram, usual routine. All that's at the Artistry Hub. And we'll put up her Instagram and, Twitter and all the social media things that you could get contacted with her too. We'll throw it up at the end of the show. So, catch you later. Artistry Hub.
Thank you.
Sweet.
'Cause if your love was all I had, in this life. That would be enough until the end of time. So rest your weary heart and relax your mind, 'cause I